In 1989, government scientist Bob Lazar claimed he worked at Area 51's Groom Lake facility, where he saw numerous crashed UFOs of various sizes and designs. He also claimed that he and one other scientist worked on trying to figure out how the propulsion system of one of these aircraft operated. He stated that the craft's interior seemed too small for an adult pilot and that there was a small reactor which was connected to 3 gravity amplifiers, which in turn were connected on lower level to 3 gravity emitters. Lazar also described a test flight of a UFO where a blue corona was seen near the bottom of the craft, and as the corona intensified, the UFO lifted up off the ground. The UFO then flew left and right several times before it landed. Lazar took several polygraphs over the years. Here are the details of one such test.
Terry Tabernetti doesn't use his gleaming polygraph machine anymore. During his many years working in corporate security at major casino properties on the Las Vegas Strip, he tested thousands of employees. Before that, he worked as a police officer in Southern California. He had no idea he and his lie detector might be drawn into one of the most controversial UFO cases of all time, the claims made by former government scientist Bob Lazar.
Yeah, I think so.
In November 1989, Lazar's name and face were revealed to the public for the first time in a KLAS TV news series. Lazar's claims about working on flying saucers at a hidden facility near Area 51 set off a UFO stampede that continues to this day.
The job I had, the involvement with the government cover-up, that sort of thing, the story isn't altered in any way.
Lazar agreed to a polygraph test. The first one he did was inconclusive. The examiner thought Lazar was so nervous that it was difficult to get an accurate read on him. Tabernetti was recommended. He questioned Lazar about the central allegations that he had seen a flying disc at a base called S4, that the craft was powered by an antimatter reactor and generated its own gravity. To Tabernetti's surprise, Lazar passed.
My personal thoughts, the pre-test interview of 3.5 hours, the test itself, the post-test interview showed absolutely nothing to detour my thought that Bob Lazar was truthful.
He described a strange hand scan device he had to use to gain access to his work area. People have disputed this claim, but photos of a similar device have recently surfaced. Lazar also stated that the fuel for the UFO was element 115, which didn't exist at the time. However, in 2004, element 115 on Pentium was discovered.